let's go on to the review this week.
Yay!
Which is Walking Dead Episode 3. Does anybody want to get it started? Or should I?
Well, Joker's has been fairly quiet.
Okay, sure. If he wants to.
You want to? Joker?
What's happening?
You want to get started on the review?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the show,
Someone else,
everybody.
I gotta be able to jump in.
That's the show, everybody. No, I'm kidding. All right, I guess you can start because I suck at starting.
Okay,
I'm
all
sorry.
right. So this is the third episode of the Walking Dead video game series by Telltale Games. Telltale. Sorry, not Telltale. Telltale.
That would make them liars.
And just a warning previous.
I'm going to try to hold off on spoilers.
Oh no, fucking full spoilers. I
Really?
don't give a shit. Yeah, spoilers. Just
We're
like our
gonna
last
lose-
review. Just like our last review. So sorry if you haven't
I
played
think
it.
we can do this
Don't-
without spoilers.
No, I have to spoil shit.
All right, well,
I
I'm
have
not going
to.
to spoil shit. You can
Good,
spoil shit. I'm not
good.
going to spoil shit.
Then I'm just telling you that there will be spoilers. Anyways, so the first two episodes I thought were freaking awesome.
Oh, fuck yeah.
This one, right off the bat, I'm just going to say that I thought it was a lot of setting up. Not much really happened except a lot of dying. A lot of dying happened in this storyline.
But it happened all at once, really. The dying.
Yeah,
kinda just-
sure.
Like, it was moment after moment of like, holy shit, like, what the fuck is going on?
So
other-
this opens. You're at the hotel. Is it a month later or something?
can't remember.
It's a little bit after the events of the second game, and basically it opens with you finding out that there's some supplies that got stolen, and you're like, oh god.
No,
what
it
hap-
opens up with you in the town.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does. Yes, it
Yeah,
does. There's
you're
that
right.
lady with the
See,
zombies.
this is why you're here, Jokers.
Yeah, there's that lady with the zombies where you're like, should I shoot
Choose
her?
to shoot her.
Yeah,
or
you're,
should I-
you're faced with your first major decision of the episode,
Mhm.
where you and Kenny are you're scavenging the town for supplies, and there's a lady that's being chased by a zombie or a couple
No, more-
zombies.
a lot
No,
of
it was
zombies.
only a few at first, but then she started screaming for help, and Kenny's telling you to like ignore her or leave her alone, and you could either shoot her, shoot the zombies, or do nothing. And for some reason, I forgot what I chose to do.
I can tell you what I did.
I think I shot her. No, actually, I think I did nothing.
I did nothing.
Yeah, I think I did nothing.
I did nothing as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
Fuck
go.
that.
Good
I'm not
stuff.
drawing the zombies
Good
to
stuff.
my attention. But then,
No, wait, no. What am I saying? I shot her.
oh,
Fuck.
did you?
Oh yeah, I'm sympathetic as fuck. I don't give a shit.
Okay. I mean, usually I am, but with all the shit that's happened like to my character, and I get into this, man. I get all like I don't get in character, but like I
Oh,
take
you
in-
get into character. You grow a beard.
I got my
You
beard.
start hanging
going,
around with
I-
the local children.
I get
He
my,
gets black.
I get the blackface makeup on.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Dude, I take it to
That
the
just took a
extreme.
turn.
I take it to the extreme. No, but I didn't want to put myself and Kenny in danger any more than we had to be, especially since I think at that point he was hurting or something. I can't remember. I think he pulled a back muscle or something. It was fucked. But yeah, and then you go, you find your way into a pharmacy.
No, he got shot. He
No.
got.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
No.
Well, he was complaining about getting shot. So
No.
Yeah,
Who shot him then?
I don't know, but Kenny was saying
Nobody
like,
shot
try
him.
taking a bullet to your side. He totally did that, and I remember his wife like covering up his rib cage area. So
That was in episode 2 then, right?
probably.
Because he didn't. This is the beginning of the episode, and nobody shot him.
Yeah, I
Oh wait,
know.
no! He dropped his gun and he shot himself.
Well, there you go. See,
I remember that
See?
now.
leave
what
it
a
to me to
dumbass.
remember shit.
But so you end up in a pharmacy, and you get the game gives you a certain amount of time to get supplies and everything, and it actually counts how much you get and keeps track of that.
You got 9, which
That's
who
pretty cool.
cares? Because it doesn't matter.
I'm sure it's yeah, it probably doesn't matter
Has
too
absolutely
much.
no fucking weight at all.
But it does add, like, you don't know that right away, and it does add to the urgency because there are zombies knocking at the door. And then, the zombies burst through, you get stuck, and Kenny looks like he's about to leave you. He's just about to leave you there. Was that not in your game?
I don't. Maybe, but
Yeah,
I
'cause
didn't
you
really
get- you get-
recognize that.
You get stuck underneath
I
the
remember.
door, and he's honestly about to leave, and you manage to push your way out of it, and he's still there, but you look at him and he's like, "What the fuck was that? Like, you were just about to fucking leave me." So, like, obviously the tension from the first episode, the second episode, is still between the two characters there, which I was pretty. Which is kind of, doesn't make things easy.
Okay.
No one else is talking.
And then it goes off to the hotel.
Then it goes off to the hotel,
which is basically just a plot point to leave that place. Really, there's nothing really that happened except, oh my god, he stole supplies. So who is it? I don't know. Oh god, there's bad guys shooting at us now. We got to get out of here. Oh no, now there's zombies.
Hold on. Basically, what happens is the girl. What's her name?
Hey, you said you didn't want to spoil
I'm
anything.
gonna do it
I'm trying not
anyways
to
because
spoil
I've already
anything.
done it now. I've already gone. What was that girl's name?
Lily or Carly?
Lily. I think. So Lily goes through this whole paranoid speech about stocks or the supplies are missing, and she wants you to go and pretty much interrogate everybody and find out what the fuck's going on. So that you don't even know at this point you for all you know she can just be fucking losing her mind and paranoid. She just lost her dad. She's losing control of the group.
Who fucked up this flashlight that we never use? What the fuck?
And then
Yep,
so you leave the room after she tells you to investigate this shit, and Carly comes up and talks to you, or I don't know that Carly for me because I saved her, not the guy in the episode 1.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we all saved her.
Okay,
Yep.
so Carly comes up to you and is like, look, and she's concerned. What was it? She was concerned that you hadn't told Lily about your past, right? I think that was it.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
And she's also concerned for Lily's mental state, but she pretty much says that she convinces you that you should probably say something to people and tell people to get because it's better that they hear it from you or whatever.
Talk about saying stuff. I think that this is the episode that I chose to talk the least. When you get the options to.
Oh really? I never choose not to talk.
To the 3 dot thing. There's a lot of parts that I was just like, yep, I'm not gonna say anything. Especially at the beginning. We could fucking argue. I don't give a shit.
I don't know about you guys, but was Carly kind of being portrayed as like a love interest or
After she died, sure.
not?
No. For me, she won that dick.
Okay,
She won that dick so bad.
It wasn't just me then. It wasn't just me.
Oh, she was all like, "Fuck me," and I'm like, "Nah, I can't. I gotta leave her."
Hey,
I gotta do something. Maybe later. Maybe
you should
later.
tell these people about how you killed that guy. Suck my dick.
I did. I was completely honest with all of them. I told them straight
Yeah,
up.
no, I did the same thing.
Ben, I think Ben is the only person I didn't tell.
I was a little, weary about telling Kenny just because of the tension that we've had. But I did it anyways. I told him I've killed, and
I think Clementine and then Kenny was my second guy to tell.
I told Clementine right away.
Yeah,
I thought
know.
I told her in the first episode when we were in the freaking.
Yeah, me too.
But apparently she didn't remember that, so I had to tell her again. But the guy with the most with the weirdest reaction I thought was that kid. What's his
Ben.
name? Ben? No.
Okay, it's Ben in my game. You got the other kid, because I did not save the bear trap dude.
I got the blonde kid. Oh.
Yeah,
the
the blonde
blonde
kid.
That's Ben.
his
Ben
name-
is his
oh,
name.
then
yes.
who's the guy from the first episode that I didn't save?
Oh, the meat man. I don't know.
The me-
Right?
the guy that he was good with engineering and shit.
Yeah, the meat man.
What's his name?
No idea.
Okay.
Who cares?
Who cares? Anyways,
He's
Ben
meat now.
had the weirdest reaction. I think he's just like, "Thanks, man. That's cool that you could trust me. I guess."
I didn't tell him, so
I told him. Then that's what he said.
he don't need to know shit.
So, anyways, you do an investigation. Duck is being annoying as usual, but whatever. He's your sidekick now, and he's like trying to be Robin. Whatever. You're Batman. It's cool. And you eventually find someone's been leaving a bag of supplies in a vent. So holy shit, Lily's not fucking paranoid. Oh my god. So you go tell Lily, and as you're talking to her, you get attacked because you took. Actually, I chose to take the medicine from the event.
Yeah, I did.
Did you, Jokers?
I believe so, because it
'Cause
was
that's-
there, so I figure.
Yeah.
What happens if you leave it there?
I don't know.
Do
That's a
the
good question.
bandits don't come?
That's a good question.
That's
But
seems
anyways,
like a major.
Another month goes by.
So and then you repeat. No, the bandits realize that the medicine's gone, so they come in like, what the fuck? We had a deal, blah 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 blah. So obviously there's a traitor in your group, and now shit's going down. And I don't know about you guys, but I died a couple times before I got out
I
of
only
it.
died once. It was very hectic and tense, and since it wasn't traditional third
Yeah.
person or even first person controls to sort of get
Well,
used
that's
to.
that's the thing. I played it on the PC, so it was just like, boom, headshot zombie, boom, headshot zombie,
it was
boom, headshot guy.
The zombie part was actually easy. It was the people running from cover to cover that I had troubles with, and then they shot me, which wasn't fun.
Yeah.
It was sort of like that duck game at carnivals where the bad guys just pop up and you pop them in the head.
Yeah. But
it was not that part was not very well done. I thought
No.
it seemed just
Well,
kind of
that's
like
not what the
tacked.
game
but it's
is.
not the,
Well, I know,
it's not a
I
shooter,
know,
so
I
I'm not docking.
That's not what
anything
I'm
from it.
saying.
So you know, at this point I'm like, holy shit, man, yeah, we're getting the fuck out of the hotel. So we all pile in the RV and, you know, we book it out of there. After killing some peoples and taking names.
And then, of course, people drive on a highway, so it's like, let's drive 90 miles per hour. Oh shit, there's a zombie. Oh, now we gotta fix this zombie
well, first,
problem.
obviously tension is high in the RV.
Oh yeah,
you know, everyone starts arguing, and Lily looks at Ben, and she thinks that he was the one that was giving the supplies to these bandits, and that he was the one that caused all this shit. So she starts blaming him, and Carly's going to his defense. And I don't know about you guys, but I was just trying to fucking calm her down because like shit was getting out of hand, and she was getting really pissed. And like I didn't want to disagree with her because like I didn't know, but at the same time, like I was trying to be the guy that was like, hey, we'll talk about this when we're like, you know, good to talk about it.
We'll calm down a little bit.
Calm down, you know, start thinking clearly, and then you hit a zombie.
Yep. Well, actually, one of my favorite parts is right after that, hitting the zombie part. But yeah, so you hit a zombie. They try to. Okay, so Kenny gets it fixed, gets him unjammed from under there. But while all this is happening, there's more arguing, and then you see Lily like go for her back for like half a second, and you're like, oh shit, something's
I
gonna
knew
happen.
I knew something was going down.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to say, like, I thought she was going to shoot Ben, and I think that was her intention. So I'm trying to calm her the fuck down. I'm trying to, like, you know, every option I'm picking is my sole intent is to calm her the fuck down. And then Carly just fucking throws a wrench in my plans and really pisses her off when she was trying to defend Ben. And this bitch shoots her in the face.
Yep.
My love interest is dead. Motherfucker. So
you leave her.
I
There.
left her there.
Yeah.
But it wasn't long after that we find out that during, I think it was it the raid of the hotel that
Yes.
that Duck got bit.
Yep.
So Duck is bit, and that like
Wait, you guys left her there?
oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I took her.
You really after all that shit?
Yeah,
I would
was
never,
like,
dude. She shot.
I know, and I couldn't give it that dick, but like I wanted to, I like my thing with this game is that I'm always taking the moral high ground.
See,
So-
I'm playing it as if, you know, it was actually like I was there. If I was in that situation, and if
So
somebody,
do you guys have any idea as to what happens?
No.
Okay, I don't know. You can continue on, or I can tell you right now
if
what
you
happens.
want, you can say. it, 'cause
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't-
go say it.
I'm not gonna do another replay.
Okay, so all this shit goes down. She fucking shoots her in the face. Like
Yeah,
that's one of the most shocking things. Like with the fucking
I know,
cement
dude.
block in the second episode.
dude, I was fucking like I
was
wanted to turn off my
pissed.
game and restart it and try to figure something out because like I was shocked.
So you can't save, like, cause you can go say, "Oh, it was Ben." Like, can you save
No.
Carly? So
I'm
I don't-
she gets a
sure-
fucking bullet to the
I-
head no matter what.
I'm gonna
Yes.
Google it, but I don't like Matt doesn't think you can save her. I think you can.
I really don't think you can.
I mean, because if you keep on saying Ben, and she's all like, "Yeah, Ben," what? She's gonna all go and like, "Fuck you, Carly. I don't like your voice."
I think she won't want the
No?
dick after though if you take Lily's side.
Oh, yeah.
So it's either she dies or she does or you don't get the dick. Or
So yeah, after that happens, you get rid of the zombie. You're on your way, and so yeah, I have Lily in the car with me, and what you basically do is you tie her up and you leave her in the back. So
When
you
zombies
arrive.
Get her.
What?
Okay,
no, you leave her
sorry.
in the back of the RV,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. And so now you come across a broke down train,
Yeah.
and you have to assess the situation, figure out what the fuck's going on. And I don't know if someone tells you like to sort of check up on her, and I guess you don't have to, really. I don't think it'll matter. But I went and I checked on Lily, and she's all like, "Come with me. We can just go. You know, let's take the RV. Blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Nah, bitch. That's not happening. Like, I'm sorry. It's, like, there's no way in hell that I'm gonna go on a road trip with you now. And what she basically does is she manages to catch herself or cut herself free, and she gets a gun somehow, and I think the same gun that she had because no one took it out of the RV, and I know, and she fucking steals the RV.
Oh, does
She
she
fucking
really?
steals the. So in my game, she stole the RV and she drove off.
See, so that you know what, and I think because when you leave her behind, she watches you drive off, and then she looks and sees a zombie coming, so she just runs into the forest there. So I have a feeling that she's not dead.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. In my game, she could be off to fucking Costa Rica.
yeah, I honestly I have a feeling that we will probably see her again, and she's gonna cause some trouble.
Yeah, like, I, I was so surprised and so shocked.
Jesus.
That bitch, she shot my love interest and she stole the RV. Fuck.
So, okay, and well, probably my favorite part of the entire episode was right before you got to the train, which is when you fall asleep and then
Oh, dude.
the girl becomes a zombie and you're like, oh god!
When I
Yeah.
thought, dude, I actually thought she was a zombie. I'm like, no fucking way.
Well, she
It's only episode 3.
and she's the logo for the last episode, so I was like, there's no way, no. And then it's a dream. I'm like, okay.
See, that's why I don't look at all that stuff because like I don't want to get ruined. Like I already knew Duck was gonna turn from. I downloaded the wallpaper for the PS3 theme, and one of the backgrounds is a picture of Lee holding Kenny back, and he's reaching out, and you see the back of Duck, and he's just standing there. So I could just kind of figure, I'm like, oh, he's a zombie. So that was kind of spoiled for me, but so yeah. After that, or before that dream, you find out Duck's a zombie, and Kenny's like all in denial and shit. You know, being obnoxious and ignorant as Kenny has become to be. Like in the first episode, I thought he was actually pretty smart.
Except for the fact that he let that kid die. God.
That too.
We just stood there like a fucking asshole.
That too.
I don't know what to do. My son, no.
See, I chose to. I guess maybe I could. Maybe the signs were all there, but you know, this episode it was very obvious of the type of person Kenny actually was. But in his defense, he was. You know, this was probably one of the most emotionally tiring episodes for him.
Because of shit that happens later.
Yeah, he essentially, you know, we'll go into that, I guess, after.
So anyways, you get the train running and you're like, oh, look, I found a map that conveniently goes to Georgia. So we can just go there anyways with the train.
You find a hobo first.
Well, he's right there. He's
I
right
know,
there.
and he's cool. I like him.
I don't like that guy. He's a dick.
You don't like him?
No, I mean, I don't know, maybe just the choices that I've had, but he's a bit of a prick.
I don't
That's fine.
trust him, but he's given some pretty good advice. And he seems to be good intentioned.
Like, teach the girl how to shoot a gun and cut her hair. All right.
Yeah, that's not bad. Like he it seems like he's legitimately trying to help. Like he doesn't have a hidden agenda and he's a hobo. Why would he? But yeah. So you finally like it took me a while to figure out how to get this train going. I'm not going to lie. It took me a long time. I couldn't figure it. I don't know why. I was having troubles, but
Okay, so anyways, you get the train started, and then you have this whole discussion with Kenny. It's like, Kenny, yo, your son's bit. He's going to turn. No, man, there's no way that he's going to turn. Well, yeah, yo, he's going to turn. Like, we totally killed Lily's dad, but for really no real reason. Like, yes, he could have turned, but now your son's fucking
I
bit.
never thought
He's
about
gonna fucking turn. Like, there's no way, guy. No, no, you don't know that. Well, no, I do know that because it's happened before. So all this shit with Kenny's just like, yeah, he's just focused on himself since the
Oh,
beginning
yeah,
of
for
the
sure.
fucking thing.
For
So
sure. Which is one of the reasons why, and I'm kind of jumping ahead a little bit. When the train's going, you're talking with Clementine about what you're going to do once you get to the town, and the decision comes up where you could stake with the group or go your separate ways or go with Kenny. And I chose that as soon as we got to the town, it would just be me and Clementine because I was already pissed at Ben because he was the reason why Lily went batshit crazy and killed fucking Carly. If he had just
Yes.
fessed up, then he probably would have just gotten a slap on the hand. I don't think Lily would have killed him if he had fessed up. And the hobo I just met, so I don't really trust him. And Kenny's fucking, Kenny. I don't want to be near this guy. He's just like a fucking selfish prick.
And
He's gonna get me killed.
I like how Kenny was like, "Yo, Ben, get the fuck out of here, because I'm gonna be taking care of this train."
Yeah.
Anyway, so finally he decides that Duck, yes, he's gonna turn. So we're gonna do something about it. We're gonna shoot him in the face. So you get a decision to basically let them do it or you do it. So I chose to do it, but then
Well, first. Oh no, yeah, you're right. They say that you can do it,
yes,
and then they go first. They walk into the forest.
yes,
First. And you're talking to Clementine, explaining to her the situation, and then you hear a gunshot, and you're like, "Oh fuck!"
and you hear Kenny go, "No!"
And you get there, and instead of shooting Duck, the mom, whose name escapes me, Katya,
Something like
Yep.
that. Yep.
shoots herself square in the head.
Yep.
Like a champ. And Kenny's fucking losing his mind, and Duck's still not shot. So you gotta like talk to Kenny and all that crap, and
See, those are one of
eventually-
the situations that I chose not to talk. Where
Oh,
he's like,
I
and then I didn't talk, and then he shot Duck.
I shot him. He
Yeah.
let me do it because I knew he didn't seem like he could. So I'm just like, look, I gotta do this, man. And
No,
he's
well,
like,
he
go
held,
ahead, man.
For me, he held the gun up to Duck, and then I was just like, "Fucking do it!" The second I said,
Jesus.
"Yeah,"
Oh my god.
well, because
What are
he
you
was,
waiting for?
yeah, I think that's what he said. It's like, "What are you waiting for?" And the second I said that, he shot.
No, I was a little bit more
Yeah, a little bit
understanding to the situation. I
Hey,
wasn't-
Kenny needs to fucking learn a lesson.
Dude, that's his kid.
Who cares?
That's a big deal when to shoot your own kid. That's a fucking big deal. So I offered to do it for him because
He's not his kid anymore. He is a fucking zombie.
no, at that he wasn't a zombie yet.
but
Yeah, I
he's
didn't
sick.
turn yet. His fucking
He's
eyes
sick.
didn't go
Turned
white
yet.
or anything.
He
Put
turned
him out of
I-
his misery.
I think he turned
hey,
just
listen,
as I shot him.
Listen, did you watch Benji? That kid had the guts to shoot his own dog. Why can't this guy shoot his son when he's
Shoot-
clearly dying?
Oh my god! Did you just?
I don't
dying.
think the
Hold
kid
on.
gave birth
Did
to
you?
Benji.
Did you just?
Sorry, shot. What did
Did-
I say? What did I say?
Did you? No, you said shot.
Yeah, okay.
But did you just compare shooting a dog
To a
and
kid?
shooting your
but,
your kid?
but they're both dying, and it's a kid and it's an
but
adult.
It's so different.
No, it's
Oh
a
my
zombie
God, you just
apocalypse.
compared-
You got to do it.
You just
It's-
compared.
we've
that.
already killed somebody's dad.
You just
We've already killed
he did
somebody's
it,
dad.
and it wasn't his own dad. It was a stranger that he just met.
Well, she was right there.
Yeah, but she didn't do it. He
Who ca-
did
okay,
it.
look.
He has no blood relation to the
fucking
guy.
kid was gonna die anyways.
God.
Jesus Christ!
I'd hate to be
I'm
around
just saying.
when you have
I'm just
kids.
saying that if a kid can
I
have the
hope you
guts
never
to shoot
have
his own
kids.
dog, okay, this guy should fucking grow a pair, especially after all the shit he's done.
You're poor kids, man.
Dude, Kenny's been an asshole.
Okay,
this
but he's
entire
still a
time.
father to that kid, and you know how difficult it is to fucking
He just
You-
saw
I
his
don't
wife
even-
shot himself,
Shot
get
herself.
shoot herself, get some frustration out, shoot a gun.
his son. You're
Shoot
missing.
a gun,
You're
aim it at your son. Day's over. Have a fucking pudding.
Look, it
Jesus.
doesn't. Who cares?
Okay.
He
Moving
was dead.
on.
He was
Moving
dead.
on.
It was either leave
We
him
still
there to turn into a zombie or shoot him. Who
God,
cares?
and we still
Like,
got like a few. We still got a few more scenes to go. And then,
Okay.
That's what
That's-
actually surprised me about the game is that I thought it was going to be over
Yeah.
multiple times throughout playing this, and it seemed to just kept on having more
And
gameplay,
you know what?
which
I
I enjoyed.
Matt, I mentioned that to Matt because I enjoy the fact that there was like it kept going, but at the same time, it felt to me like it kind of dragged on a bit.
The
And-
train stuff definitely put it to
Yeah.
a little bit of a halt.
And I think
thought.
it might be because it took me a long time to figure out the train stuff.
How long
But
did it take you to smudge the pencil?
oh no, I got that instantly.
Oh, okay.
Just because I remembered
yeah.
I did something similar.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't. I saw a lot
I
of
got
people
that.
complaining about that, but I was like, how could you not get it? She
Yeah,
was
I-
doing it with the Leafs right off the bat.
Yeah.
That's what it was all about.
I got it instantly.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but in my playthrough, since fucking Lily stole the RV, when you walk in the RV, you can take the pencil from the RV. So I was wondering where did you guys get the pencil?
I got it
From
from
the
the
RV.
RV. Where did
Oh.
you get it from?
No, I got it from the RV when you're stopped at the. Oh yeah, because you leave her. Never mind. Yeah. Because
I'm assuming she doesn't. I'm assuming she doesn't leave until you get that pencil.
Yeah. I hope so, because then you're fucked.
Yeah.
No, I think what I'm trying to remember because I played this a couple weeks ago. Where I got stuck was trying to disconnect the thing because I didn't know that you had to. I guess I did it all in a reverse order. I didn't know that you had to get the power going first before you can disconnect all like the trains and everything. So that like it took me, God knows how long, to do that.
Yeah, no, the train, I did it really fast. The only thing that put a little bit of a dent in time for me was that part that you just said was unhooking the thing in the back. Because the first time I went to that other cart in the back, I didn't know you could step out of it. I was like, what? And then I went back and I was like, oh, you could step out of it.
I knew
Okay.
you could, but I
But the train stuff went pretty fast for me.
yeah, I think I
I wasn't
just
sure
did it all
what
in a
fucking
reverse
wrench
order.
you had to use.
I think they all work.
They all work.
I know they all do, but I'm like going back. I'm like, shit.
Dude, I used all three of them
The other
like
one.
I used all
Shit,
three of them like
didn't
4 times each before I figured it out.
I know.
I was getting so frustrated with it. But anyway, so you continue on. You know, you have a couple conversations with Clementine about what you're gonna do. You know, you cut her hair because the hobo tells
I already
you.
said that.
I know, but I'm just recapping it because that's where we are in the story now. You
Well,
know.
we're not going to follow this entire video.
All right, fine. So eventually, Kenny, you're in the cockpit with Kenny as you are in this right now. As
No,
we speak.
look.
What?
we
What am I
already
missing?
We already
I'm
talked
about to-
Duck dying.
I'm
We're
done with
past
that.
this
I am
shit.
done with that. You gotta let
Okay.
me fucking
All right,
finish,
okay,
man,
go.
before you cut me
Go.
off. Fuck.
Go.
I was about to say you're in this fucking thing. You get into it. I actually forgot about that. That's why I was about to move on.
Okay.
But you do fight him over Duck because he's fucking an idiot. But you then Kenny's looks up and he sees a fucking, you know, he stops the train because the train eventually gets to a bridge, and hanging over the bridge is a fucking 18-wheeler fucking dangling. It's a fucking
Yes.
oil. Was it an oil tanker? I think.
Oil or gas, whatever.
So now you're stuck because if the train goes forward, then all hell will break loose, and if you know you don't really want to go backwards. And then you meet 2 new people.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's just talk what happened, basically. So there's 2 new people. The girl seems really, really, really hesitant to join the new group, and the guy's like, yeah, new group.
Guy just
That's
seems like a
basically the
dumbass.
gist of those 2 guys
Yeah.
the entire time.
Well,
So-
it seems to me that she's very protective of children, though.
Well, I was just going to say, like, I don't really want to talk about all that. So I want to, like, fast forward
Yeah,
through all
no.
the shit so
I'm
we
just
can
saying,
actually
I think
review this shit.
Well, the reason
So-
why I want to say that is because I think it's very important to the plot that she's very protective of children. Because I honestly think she's gonna try to fucking take Clementine at one point.
Baby snatcher.
I think so because she doesn't agree with the way that you handle Clementine, basically.
Okay, so basically, you go to a train station, you find a torch to cut off that semi freaking trailer off of the bridge, and basically that's the gist of all that part. Except
You
for
enjoy a hobo song on a guitar? at
Yep,
one point?
yep, he
But
plays the guitar. But basically, that's it. The part that I was wondering what the fuck really happened is when you start leaving with the train and you see gasoline leaking, and then there's all these zombies coming after you, and nothing explodes. Did anybody get an explosion there?
No, yeah, that was sort of disappointing. I thought it would just be this huge, epic, like, bridge collapsing explosion, and I never got that.
And then all the zombies are dead? That would have been awesome.
think
but it never happened.
Maybe there's something you can do, and we just didn't figure it out.
I doubt
There's
it.
got to be something. There's got to be something.
Because it shows.
Well, how?
it
What do you mean? You put Semtex on the fucking thing to make it blow up?
I don't
Like,
know. Well, maybe if like. I don't know. man.
Exactly. You have to have like C4. Or some
Maybe
sort
if
of
you don't,
plastique to-
maybe if you don't
have it
rescue
explode.
both. I don't know. I don't know, man.
No, because you rescue them after that. Like you're already past that point when you see the leakage.
Yeah, you've already saved both of them.
Yeah. You see the leakage afterwards. When
No, you
start
see it
rolling.
as the train's going through.
Well, either way,
Underneath
it's
the
all in
bridge.
that moment,
Anyways,
and
yeah.
nothing explodes.
Did you guys push what's his name off the bridge?
Yes.
No.
I
No, I
didn't.
jumped first. I think.
I was like,
No, I did push him. No, wait.
I'm like-
no, I jumped off first.
Nah, yeah, I kept on
Yeah.
saying, "Hurry the fuck up, man! Let's go."
he's like, no, and he's like, and I'm like, fine, and then I jumped off, and then he fucking jumped off and breaks his leg, and I chose to save him because I didn't care for the bitch, and he had a broken leg, and she can run, so
To be honest, the only reason that I saved the girl is because I was in a rush and my cursor was on her like right away. The cursor was right on her. I'm like, oh shit! And I pushed the click button, and it saved her. I was like, oh god, I wanted to save both of them.
And then
I had time.
oh, I actually saved both of them because I explained to you before the show. What happened was I tried to like Matt said, I tried to save the guy first, and I missed him and got the girl, and that's not what I wanted to do. So it was one of those situations where I allowed myself to restart at the checkpoint as long as I made the exact same decisions before that decision, just because it's not, what I wanted to do. It was like pure gameplay problem kind of thing. So I ended up seeing what happens if you save both of them, and they both give you shit. They both yell at you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can save both. You always save both of them, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't just
I
save
mean,
one
they
of
both,
them.
yeah. But like you save, like no matter which one you save, the other, like they'll always yell at you. Like when you save the guy, she's like, "What the fuck, man? She's a girl. Why are you saving me?" And if you save the girl, she's like, "What the fuck? He's got a broken leg. Why are you saving me?" I'm like, "What the fuck, you ungrateful whores."
Yeah, all that happens is just a little bit of role reversal.
Yeah.
Pretty much it.
But I think my favorite plot twist. My favorite plot twist comes with the radio at the end, and how you hear that you find out that Clementine's been talking to some random guy all along
Fucking stranger danger.
who fucking claims to know. Wait, hold on. I was watching the video.
Yeah.
Was there an option that you can pick up the
blowtorch?
blowtorch?
Maybe.
Because I just saw that. So maybe that's how you cause the
And
explosion.
then you throw it down and
Yeah.
boom!
That'd be sick. But anyways,
What?
yeah, there's an option that you can pick up the blowtorch.
No. Okay. If
Here.
no.
Let me go back.
Yeah,
Here.
a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I need to go to the
got-
video.
Okay, wait. And I'll pause it right on because there's definitely another option except the jump off.
See, there's the gas.
Wait. Where is it?
There.
Use blowtorch. Yep. It's
That's
there.
sick. So maybe that's how
I
you
should
do
have
it.
used it. I didn't
Yeah.
even notice that.
How does the fire start beforehand then?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
But no, there was fire
There
though.
wasn't a fire.
There was the blowtorch fire.
What are you talking about?
There's the blowtorch that's on fire.
I think Joker's is on crack.
Yeah,
No, well, like you guys lit the gas up, right?
Yeah.
So then, how did that happen? I'm just confused.
What do you
what?
mean?
I am confused now.
What are you talking
Nothing
about?
ever blew up or was on fire
No.
for me in this episode. All of it.
Oh no, something got on fire for me.
Really? What?
Like no, like the gas was on fire and there was no explosion. That's what I'm saying. Like,
We didn't even light it.
oh no, mine was fucking lit. I guess I used the blowtorch. Like there was fire and they kept on walking towards you and there was no explosion.
Oh, that's gay. Maybe some of them burnt though. That's cool.
Well, yeah, I'm sure that, but there was no, Michael Bay.
But anyways, back to the radio so we can fucking wrap up. Yeah, dude, that's probably been my favorite twist so far in this entire game. Just the fact that this entire time that she's had the radio, she's been talking to some random stranger who claims to have her parents there and everything. Which is that's fucking like, and he in the message that you do hear that he's trying to speak to her, he's like, whatever you do, don't let Lee tell you different. You gotta come find me. I've got your parents here.
Yep.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? I've been protecting this girl, and this guy's fucking all up in my space.
Putting IDs
I don't
in
trust
her
him.
head.
I don't trust him. But then, like, when you're watching the next time on The Walking Dead, it seems like you don't have a choice because he's about to help you or whatever in one of the scenes. So I'm actually really excited for the next episode, even though this episode kind of seemed to drag on.
Well, I think that the last 2 episodes is going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Especially, like, I'm honestly, like, I want to see if Lily does come back because she could be alive, and whether or not you leave her or you take her with you, she could be alive.
No, I think she's totally gonna come back. It's gonna be like a Walking Dead TV show type twist.
She comes back without a hand.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. What are you scoring it out of 5?
We're
Out of
giving it
5.
scores?
Yeah, we always did.
What did I give the second one? Do you remember?
Oh,
Fuck.
5?
I want to give this one less than the second one just because, it's a setup episode. And, honestly, I don't think you should have, episodes dedicated for setups with only a 5-episode.
Well, what I think this
Thing.
one was a lot about was, to me, this episode just proved that you really don't have much of a choice. But
Yeah,
you're
I think
stuck on
that's
this
why.
path.
That's the other 2 episodes really made it seem like you can do things so
Mhm.
much differently than other
'Cause-
people. But
It doesn't matter if you saved Carly or that other guy; they're gonna die.
yeah, and
They're dead.
not only that, but like you can't. There's a lot of you realize in this episode that there's a lot that you just no matter what you do, it doesn't change anything. It changes the next couple of dialogue sentences, and then that's it. And that's disappointing a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad as my disappointment for Mass Effect 3. But I will say that at the end of the episode, when I told Kenny that I was going on my way, like just me and Clementine, and he actually legitimately got sad, I thought, well, maybe I'll reconsider, but we'll see if I even get that option.
I'll reconsider that you can come with me,
'Cause
asshole. But I'm not going with you.
He did feel, exactly. But yeah, there was was the radio part. I would say, like, honestly, I'll give this a 4.5.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'll
give it a 3. How about that? 3 out of 5. And the only reason I'm doing that is because, it's a fun episode to play, but it's not that great. That's all really I have to say. The first 2 episodes were awesome, and the next 2 episodes look like they'll be better. So, yeah, I think it's going to be the lowest point in the series. That's been an awesome series so far. So
the reason why I'm keeping mine high
Yeah.
is because it's a part of a series that's really good, and it's and that's really cheap too. And I don't want to. I don't know. It's still an amazing game, and my problems with it are really minimal.
Mhm.
Like compared to a lot of the games out there right now, like this game is one of the best, and that's why I don't want to. 3 is not low; it's average. But I don't. I even though I did feel like this episode dragged on, I don't think it's enough to bring it down to the average level. What'd you give it, Jokers?
I'd probably have to agree with Matt and give it a 3. I don't know. I mean,
It's not a
it
competition.
it did tend to sort of go on longer than I initially anticipated, and there wasn't. I don't know. It's always fun when there's just like more action sequences and more like tense situations. There wasn't really a lot. There's a lot of arguing, which is tense in its own right. But yeah, I think a 3.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
I can't echo your sentiments that it ran long. I
Really?
felt like the other ones to me.
It dragged on.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It never felt like Batman Dark Knight to me.
It dragged on for me.
All right.
And Jokers.
And Jokers.